Yes. Good morning to Biafrans. Good afternoon to all my fans. Good evening to every lovers of freedom all over the world. Yesterday being the 4th day of December 2025, MAZI Nnamdi Kanu went to appeal court via his brother to appeal on the illegal justice that was passed against him by Omotosho. That I don't know how he got to be a judge in Nigerian court. Now, that case was refused. I do not know why the international community is keeping quiet on this whole case. Now, MAZI Nnamdi Kanu is meant to have his appeal. Is meant to appeal in Abuja. And now they transfer MAZI Nnamdi Kanu to Sokoto prison without any information, without the reach of the judiciary. And now MAZI Nnamdi Kanu has asked the judiciary to return him back to Abuja so that he can be able to appeal his case. MAZI Nnamdi Kanu does not have a lawyer as we speak. He does not have a lawyer. And Tinubu and the rest of these illegal court judges have refused blatantly to honor MAZI Nnamdi Kanu's quest for his appeal. Now, we are saying these things and the world is quiet, the world is not saying anything. At the end of the day, when we start our madness, they will call us terrorists. We are following everything in due process. We are going through all legal means to make sure we do not violate any law in the land. When MAZI Nnamdi Kanu starts shouting now, they will tell him he's arrogant. When MAZI Nnamdi Kanu decided to flare up now, they will say, oh, he's not being remorseful. In this kind of condition, are you going to be remorseful? Where the people who are supposed to uphold justice, equity, and fairness is going against the Constitution of Nigeria. Destroying the Constitution of Nigeria because of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. Turning the Constitution of Nigeria upside down. Because of one man. And then the world is just quiet. All this rubbish is happening. Biafrans, let me tell us the truth. Nobody is coming. Nobody. And I repeat, nobody is coming to fight for us. We need to take the bull by the horn. What will happen, let it happen. And we need to fight for ourselves, to defend ourselves. Look at what they are doing to MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. He sent his brother to appeal courts. Yesterday, they refused the brother. He was refused. So how is MAZI Nnamdi Kanu going to defend himself, I ask? How is he going to come and appeal his case? Because the world knows that he sacked all his lawyers. All his lawyers were wasting his time. Because the government has already, have this notion to jail MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. So it was not relevant for him to continue to pay the lawyers. So he already knows this. We already know. That is how they roll. Sokoto that they took him to is the headquarters where terrorists assemble themselves. So they took him to the dens of the main terrorists to suffer there. Nnamdi Kanu did not commit crime in Sokoto. Nnamdi Kanu did not commit crime against Nigerian government in Abuja. Nnamdi Kanu was said to have committed a crime in Biafran land. What is he doing in Sokoto? If I may ask, why is Nnamdi Kanu our leader in Sokoto? Why is he in Sokoto prison? Is this out of provocation for Igbos to react so that you come and tag us terrorists and continue to wipe us away from the surface of the earth? I ask you. I told you people that Tinubu is a very, very corrupt man. Very, very corrupt. Buhari went to spend $10 million. $10 million. To kidnap MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, handed the kidnap over to Tinubu. Tinubu came, instead of Tinubu to smartly remove himself completely from MAZI Nnamdi Kanu's case, Tinubu took it upon himself to jail MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. And you want us to come here and embrace the Yorubas. And you people want us to come here and embrace evil. And embrace evil. Tinubu continue to tell us we cannot do anything. Tinubu continue to destroy our properties, our businesses in Lagos State, to the extent he showed us that Igbos are nobody by jailing MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. Have we been able to do anything since that time? The answer is no, we have not been able to do nothing. And it seems in a way that Tinubu is getting it. It's getting to us. So are we going to fold our hands and watch this evil? Because nobody is speaking for us. Nobody is speaking for MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. Where is Bianca Ojukwu today? I keep asking you, where is that mad woman? Oh, it was Simon Ekpa. It was Simon Ekpa. If it was not Simon Ekpa, Tinubu, I spoke with him yesterday, he would have released MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. Where is she today? Where are all these animals that were shouting, MAZI, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, 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 Ekpa? Where are all these animals that were shouting? Where are they today? I ask you. They have all disappeared. Where are the DOS that was fighting Simon Ekpa? Where is the Madibugo today? All of them has completely disappeared because they have collected money and all of them ran away. Where is Emma Powerful? Oh, that continues to rise. Oh, Emma Powerful has dropped a powerful statement. You will see Ruben Abati talking rubbish, warning the federal government of Nigeria, just manipulating the Igbos because they know we are stupid enough to be manipulated. We allow these animals to get into us. What is that Emma Powerful today that was writing everywhere? They will say Emma Powerful has written, Emma Powerful wrote to the federal, he was warning the Federal Republic of Nigeria, if anything happens to their leader, MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, that the heavens will fall. Where are they today? Nobody is speaking again. Nobody, none of them is speaking again. It's the USB that is talking today. None of them. The USB, the same USB that Simon Ekpa made, the same USB that Simon Ekpa, brought to the limelight. Those are the people speaking. And then somebody will come and be asking me, oh, Rose, we had that Dr. Ngozi Arabueze was the person who jailed MAZI Simon Ekpa. How can people be very silly in their thinking? Very, very silly. You think that woman doesn't have anything to do? You think she's a beggar? You think she doesn't have job to do? You think this work that she's doing, that she likes it? She's even waiting for any one of our leaders to come out and come and take over, so that she can take over her business, she can look after her business, take care of her family. And somebody will come here and be talking rubbish. Now you're always hearing very evil things. You don't hear good things. That is how a pastor will come and say, oh, I prophesy that Nnamdi Kanu will come out 2025. Look at it now. Look at the end of the whole thing. Oh, what do you have now? And I keep warning all of you that are still going to this mad Yoruba people's church, that the Yorubas jailed your brother. If you continue to go to all this Yoruba people's church, starting from Adeboye, it will never be well with any one of you. I swear down to God. Because none of them is saying anything. It's okay. MAZI Nnamdi Kanu can be jailed. And terrorist banditry can continue. Tinubu is under hot seat. Abio was saying the other day that, oh, Donald Trump is on us. Why did Abio make such statements? It wasn't because he has your interest at heart, but because their properties in America, they are going to lose it. Their businesses in America are going to be shut down because they use that business to finance terrorism. Half of the people working under Tinubu are Boko Haram terrorist sponsors in Nigeria. Why is Tinubu refusing to name the people that are sponsoring this insecurity in Nigeria? Because half of those people are under his cabinet. Tinubu can never work with a clean man, a clean people. He doesn't work with clean people. There is nobody in Tinubu's government today, go and mark my word, take my word to the bank, that is criminally free. All of them have criminal record from A to Z. All of them have questionable character from A to Z. Before it was the Christian that was unaliving the Muslim. Now this reality the reality is now before them. What they now did is, both Christian and Muslim are being unalived. How can you trust such a government? How can you give such a government accolade? How come? Frustrating the Igbos, trying to make us react. The world is quiet. ICC is quiet. Finland is quiet. The same Finland that went into bilateral agreement. Look at the injustice that they're doing to a Biafran man. The same Biafran man that was fighting this terrorist Nigerian government, which is Simon Ekpa, that built your economy for you. And that same Simon Ekpa now, you took him away. and jailed him. His people are suffering. His leader, our leader, MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, has been illegally convicted. Why have they not named the names that Donald Trump released about the terrorist financiers in Nigeria? Why? Finland, have you ever asked yourself that? Alexander Stubb, have you ever asked yourself that? All you people come to do is, because of our mineral resources, you look away when evil is happening to the southeast. That is all the international world are doing today. They look away. When we start now, when we arm ourselves to start fighting back, they will call us terrorists, because that's what they're waiting for. They look at the injustice everywhere in the southeast. Look at the injustice in the whole Nigeria. Nobody's saying anything about it. Nobody. It's okay. Biafrans can be unalive because the mineral resources is in Biafran land. And that is why Ibrahim Toure rose up and said enough is enough. That is why I know that Trump can never defend us. Because the way this whole thing is going, I'm just sick and tired of everything. Of these Western puppets. We need to, as a matter of urgent, start defending our land by every means necessary. Doesn't matter what it takes. Let's start delegitimizing the military, Nigerian military in our land. Then the world will ask questions. I think that is what is going to start happening. Because we are sick and tired of this whole nonsense. We are waiting for the international community. Look at what they are doing. Look at what they are doing to MAZI Nnamdi Kanu today. Look at, because of Bianca's greed. After all, your husband started this whole thing. Is your husband going to be happy in the grave where he's laid today? Is cause not following Bianca? And this same Bianca is still writing letters to Finland to extradite Simon Ekpa. Very shameless woman. Very, very shameless. All the people that were shouting, Simon, Nnamdi Kanu, where are they today? That is my question. Where are they? Where are all of them? Ofonye Jajemba. They kidnapped that person and then that is the end. Justice Omotosho was never supposed to try MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. He has no jurisdiction. But we allowed it. The lawyers allowed it. Look at the end result. Who is going to talk? Are you waiting for Donald Trump that is busy defending his own land? Are you waiting for Europeans to talk when they have all sold out? Did we not see it? What are you people waiting for? What are we waiting for? Really, what are we waiting for? If I may ask. For people that are not ready to fight for us to come and start talking, saying what? I want to remind us that MAZI Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya. He was never arrested. So that gives Nigeria, that has made Nigeria a kidnapper and illegal to try MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. And now I will state it clearly. MAZI Nnamdi Kanu extraordinary rendition from Kenya has knocked away the trial of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu in Nigeria. But the Domotosho listening and know this. He knew all these things. He knows all these things, but he was paid to pass this judgment because this judgment was scripted. It was scripted and they gave it to him to read. And he read it and crucified himself. This is what the Northerners did. The Northerners colluded us with the Yorubas. Why they now are the angels. And now after pronouncing that jail terms, now bring that same MAZI Nnamdi Kanu to us. He can never escape. Bring him to us so that we teach him a serious lesson that he will never forget in a hurry. That is what they are doing to him today. And we are all quiet. It's okay. MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. Listen, if we don't fight for this injustice that has happened to our leader, it can happen to any one of us and nothing will happen. The judiciary is very corrupt. They are all corrupt. Corrupt judiciary. Very corrupt. Look at the day that Tinubu went to, I think the MBA, whatever they were doing, and they were singing. On your mandate, we shall stand. The whole lawyers were singing. Judges were singing, on your mandate, we shall stand. Is that not a shameful country? When Donald Trump said Nigeria is a shameless country, or a country of consign, all of you were fighting Donald Trump. But today, is the reality not setting up? Is it not before us today? Very shameless people. Abio is talking today. Oh, Trump is on us. Like as if You people are important. You are not important. These people are not doing anything to combat the insecurity. They are not doing anything about it at all. They are not doing anything. They are trying to secure their properties in America. If you don't know it, know it. They don't care about you. They don't. If they care about you, they will, first of all, they will start by releasing the names of the sponsors of these terrorists. They don't care. Somebody will come and tell me, oh, Trump is his own interest that he's looking for. A shameless country, very shameless people. Look at Tinubu, jailing MAZI, Nnamdi Kanu. Every one of us is just quiet. We are quiet. It's so painful that most Igbo people, they don't even know who they are. Somebody will come and be telling me, oh, Ngozi is this, Ngozi is that. How does Ngozi, what, all this nonsense that is happening in Nigeria, how does it concern Ngozi or Abueze? How? People not mad in the head. Fulani has surrounded the whole Nigeria. The whole Nigeria. Fulani has surrounded everywhere. Fulani has surrounded you. And you are here fighting Ngozi or Abueze. Your farmland is taken over, has been taken over. You are here fighting USB. Your women, they are being raped. Your children in school are being kidnapped. You are fighting Ngozi or Abueze. She's your problem. The more you continue to talk, the more they continue to, continue to sweep us away from the surface of the earth. Nobody is saying anything and nobody can talk about it. You don't dare it. Nigeria is a terrorist organization, a terrorist country, a killing field, a killing machine. That is what Nigeria is. And for the very first time, please try to share this video. I want this particular one to go viral. So people, they have done us more good, more evil than good. Nigeria is not working. It can never work. You don't not stand up to speak your mind in Nigeria. You'll be taken out. You'll be unalived. You'll be jailed. This is what Tinubu and his administration is doing to us. And the world is quiet. We are just unnecessarily quiet. Igbos can be wiped away from the surface of the earth. Why is that? Why is this hatred for the Igbos? And let us go, you refuse. Give us Biafra, let us go, you refuse. Why this unnecessary hatred? But like Simon Ekpa said, I will be the one to end Nigeria, and he will do it. Right before your very eyes. We will fight to support Simon Ekpa to the end. You don't know how determined we are. Very stupid, hopeless, black idiots. Foolish idiots. Tinubu is just misbehaving because he has power. They gave him presidency and asked him to be quiet. They gave him presidency that he never merits. If Nigeria was a country that is working, all these, your governors, your president, they should be in jail. Not serving the public. All of them should be in prison. But you can see the way Nigeria is. Everybody in a party they do. Very useless and hopeless entity called Nigeria. So on this note, Omotosho must show us the law that he used in jailing MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. We will continue to shout it, to raise this alarm, so that the internet, I don't believe anything about the international world, because even in UN, it is an Hausa woman that is the head there. So they are that is why Nigeria has this power to manipulate anybody, to talk rubbish. MAZI Nnamdi Kanu today. I don't know if it's going to be me tomorrow. If we don't continue to shout to stop this evil, it will continue. And we'll have to stop it here. Thank you so much, Biafra. I will join you in my other broadcast. God bless you, and I'll see you